Wow, it's Doughboys Double. I'm Tiger Weiger along with the Spoon Man, Mike Mitchell.
Mahalo.
Somebody flashed their titties. Mitch, you're wearing some beads, as people can see in the video feed.
The bead size depends on your titty size. So I got some big. I got some big ones.
Mitch,
aloha ho, Wags.
Wow, I love that because you were just in Hawaii for a.
I'm filled with aloha spirit, Wags.
Yeah. What was it like? Remind me. I could just be brain foggy here. Was this your first trip to Hawaii?
It was.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought.
And also, it's funny. I shot something this last week, and I was talking to someone that said that you worked in Hawaii with them.
That can't be possible.
This is the.
Okay.
I am. Wait, did you not work in Hawaii?
No. Who said this?
Did you work in Hawaii?
Oh, this is wild.
Did they mean
we're gonna have to cut this out?
No. Did they mean because this happens sometimes? Did they mean Nick Wagner?
Oh, I don't know.
Because there's Nick Weiger, my former name, and there's Nick Wagner, my name doppelganger, lovely man, and we sometimes get. I've gotten emails for him.
You're gonna be mad when I tell you who it is.
Okay.
Well, maybe we'll bleep it or we'll cut this part out. Said that you worked in Hawaii with him.
He's so wrong. So he's not confusing with Nick Wagner. He's just full of shit.
He got it wrong.
Yeah.
So I was wrong. I mean, I wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
The person was wrong.
The source was wrong.
The source was wrong.
I wonder what they were thinking.
Because Hawaii is the only way that you've crossed an ocean, and which to me then I was like, did he cross it for work? But you went with your family.
I went as a childhood vacation. I think we maybe went a couple of times to Hawaii as a kid.
Which islands, Wags? Hit me with them. I know them all now.
We went to Maui, Kauai, Oahu.
Wow. You're only missing the Big Island.
We might have gone to the Big Island.
That's all you've hit. I mean, there's more than four, but
I know there's Molokai is one of the small ones.
Oh yeah. Well, I went. I didn't go to Molokai. I went to Molokini Crater. And went. So my sister the entire time was like, I don't want to go snorkeling. I don't want to see a shark. And I was like, okay. And I was making fun of her. And then we went to
little tease for later.
That's a great tease for later.
Yeah.
Let's just say Bruce may be discussed a little bit later. And she was like, I don't want to go in. And my mom and I were making fun of her. And then we went to Molokini Crater and we jumped out of the boat. And my sister was like, oh my God, Michael, I just saw a shark. I'm getting back on the boat. And I was like, no, you didn't. She's like, I saw a baby shark. And then I did my snorkeling and then I came back to the boat. And then some guy was like, hey, did you see the baby shark? There was. I did. And then no one reacted to it because I'm an adult. Yeah, there were no toddlers around. But she saw it was a reef shark. It wasn't a baby shark. It was just a little tiny shark.
I will just say your vibe. You seem rested and rejuvenated.
Yeah,
fun in the sun.
Mahalo. I'm Mahalo Mitch, as Amelia knows in the videos I'm making, which I'm not sure is cultural appropriation. Even this might be. Who's to say? And if you just say it, just be quiet for a minute. Hawaii was great. I loved it. I had some great food there. Some spam musubi.
Love spam musubi.
I had some shaved ice.
Oh, yeah. That's a hoot.
I went to Mama's Fish House, which we had no reservations, and it takes like people 6 months, but we just we rolled up to it, and we got in.
That's funny.
That's some Mitch magic.
Yeah.
It was some Mitch magic. It was great. And I got some, we have some, I made some social videos. We'll post, we're going to post them all.
All right.
Anyways, this is the new me.
You match the art so well right now, your shirt.
Wait, right here?
Yeah, your yellow and red on your shirt.
The same palette.
Yeah.
I love it. Mahalo.
And mahalo to our guest, an arts journalist and author of the new biography, John Williams, A Composer's Life. Tim Greiving is here. Hi, Tim.
Hello. Thank you so much.
Tim, thanks so much for sitting through all this bullshit. Thanks so much for making time for us.
That's what the Jaws tease was.
That's right.
Subtle.
We had, I want to talk about this came to be. This was a chance meeting at a neighborhood coffee shop. I was there getting my morning coffee.
Between you two?
This is how I met Tim, IRL. And you approached me.
Like a freak.
No. It was it was a lovely interaction. We had a nice little conversation, and we exchanged information, and we were able to get you on the podcast. But it was like it was one of those moments of what's the word? Is kismet? It's a moment of kismet. Yeah.
Well, it was amazing for me. I'm glad you remember it so warmly. But I was doing a street campaign to get on the show for a few weeks prior to that, to the point where I was a total psycho, and I emailed Scott Ackerman to try to get your contact information. I love the show, and I just thought, you guys have brought up John Williams before, you've brought up film music before, yes. You're nerds, I'm a nerd. It felt like you've had authors on the show before.
Island guy, honestly, than a nerd.
Yeah, the old Mitch. It seemed like it might be a good fit. I knew I would have a blast.
Yes.
It was like a Make-A-Wish, like dream come true, space camp thing for me, but I'm really glad it worked out.
I love it.
Space camp always if you won Double Dare, you get to go to space camp.
I just learned you can do adult space camp.
Wait, really?
I think there was an article about someone doing that. You stay in bunk beds and stuff, but you get to go as an adult and do the simulators and everything. So
that sounds kind of awful.
It's worth looking. Yeah, maybe it does.
Rough.
I want to do the simulator.
You know I think this is a thing that we can touch on as a food podcast, which we ostensibly are. Astronaut ice cream never delivers, right?
No,
kind of sucks.
Like Dippin' Dots?
No, I'm not talking about Dippin' Dots, the ice cream of the future. I'm talking about the actual astronaut ice cream that will have like museums. It's like a freeze-dried like Neapolitan. It's fucking bad.
No wonder why astronauts go crazy and wear diapers and try to fucking kill each other and all that shit that they do.
Yeah.
Amelia, Emma, either of you all had the astronaut ice cream?
No, never. I think I had it at like the Kennedy Space Center when I was like 10.
Yeah.
So I don't remember, but probably not very good if I don't remember it.
Rough stuff. So you were just in Vancouver.
Yes.
Was this your first time?
It was. I've been to Toronto. I've been to Montreal. I'd never been to Vancouver. My wife wanted to go just to check out the city, and it was great. It was an awesome city, very walkable, beautiful.
Any good? We've spent a little bit of time in Vancouver. Had one a weird experience, another great experience. But it's a great food
Vancouver's kind of
town.
like the Kauai of Canada.
It's a great food city. Do you have any notable meals?
Well, we sought out A&W Canada because of this podcast,
Wow.
and we went twice, and it did not miss. It
Wow.
was great.
Did you get that teen burger?
I got a teen burger.
Wow.
It was delicious. The fries were great. So thank you for steering me right there.
Well, they won't sell me the teen burger.
I was hoping they'd sell teen burger shirts, but they don't have any. They don't have any good merch there.
Yeah, a little bit of a bummer.
If you're first class on the Lolita Express to get a teen burger. Oh God. Have you been to Casa Bonita?
Okay.
Yes, this is a reference to our guest sweatshirt,
which I wore just for this.
I love it.
I grew up in Colorado, and this is a Colorado institution. More famous now because of South Park, but it was not famous for that reason when I was growing up. It was just the coolest restaurant in Colorado.
Wow.
It's basically Disneyland Mexican restaurant. It has cliff divers and a guy in a gorilla suit roaming like the tables, and then there's this cave you go through that's like a haunted cave thing, and there's puppet shows and an arcade room. It's awesome. And I grew up going there like on birthdays and special occasions, and then it fell into disrepair and just complete crap until the South Park guys swooped in.
There's a great documentary on it.
It's a good documentary about it, and they kept everything that I loved about it, but they made the food better. They made all the service better. And so it's a really fun place to go if you're ever in the Denver area, but I'm repping my home state.
Jack Allison has reservations in October. He wants me to go, and I might fly out and visit.
Look, I'm very stubborn about travel. And I think this is a thing I maybe need to start. I need to get over at this point in my life. Because I would like to experience Casa Bonita. And I think
that's an easy trip.
That's an easy trip,
yeah.
And it also doesn't have to be content. I will make it content.
I mean, we should make it content.
We'll probably make it content, but it doesn't. But it's like that's the other thing is like I should also. I guess this is another thing. I'm kind of being a little. I'm kind of in an introspective mood lately, Mitch. I think maybe because we took some time off from the podcast, I had some time to myself to kind of like really think things over.
Jack off a little bit.
And but I was like, I also should have conversations that aren't monetized. Like how often, I always feel like I'm like the longest, most engaged conversations I have are
podcasting.
And I'm just like, I don't know. I could just talk to someone. I called my brother today, and we did a lovely conversation.
What was that alpha up to?
I think he was pumping iron, shredding on guitar, driving a dune buggy.
Fuck yeah, he fucking rules.
Can I counterpoint?
Yeah, please.
I am so envious of people who have podcasts because I feel like you spend more quality time having lengthy conversations with friends and acquaintances because of the podcast than I ever do just in real life. Like, I'm never going to call up my brother and talk to him for 2 hours.
Right.
But you guys do that on the regular, so.
No, that's a good point. Actually, that's a thing that is like, when the show is fun, and I'm having a blast right now. When the show is fun, it's like, oh, we just get to talk to each other and talk to someone interesting, talk to our friends, and it's like I do like that about it.
I'll never talk to Koala again if not for money. It has to be monetized for me to talk to Koala.
I think I saw Koalik today.
Oh shit!
I shouldn't say where, but
Let me guess.
Saw him.
Was it a hole inside of a wall that looked like that?
Tail caught in a trap.
I said Koalik, and he didn't turn around.
Wow. Of course.
You gotta yell, want some cheese?
Yeah.
I want to talk about your book, John Williams, The Composer's Life. John Williams, obviously, like, just an icon. Such a. I mean, you'll be able to articulate this better than I can, but just
the composer of Ray's theme.
Yeah, as the composer of Ray's theme, just as someone who loves movies, it's just like he's so omnipresent in film composition
also,
over the past 50 years.
I will say Ray's theme is well done.
I like Ray's theme.
It's a well done song.
There's some speculation. I think that Giacchino did some ghost scoring in the sequel trilogy, because there's like a part in Jedi Steps, specifically that track, that maps on very closely to a track from Jupiter Ascending. The track that plays at the end when Rey is. I actually I fucking edited this together, I guess, just for myself, just to like
you did this yourself?
Yeah, I was like these two are like very, very similar. This is
the most nervous I've ever been for you my entire life. You edited.
I can't relate to that at all.
But anyway, that's it. All I'm saying. Obviously, John Williams is just a titanic figure in cinema, and you got to speak with him.
I did.
Wow.
What is it like to interview John Williams?
Well, nerve-wracking. I had interviewed him before the book because I mostly write about film music for the LA Times and other, news outlets. So I had interviewed him once or twice, usually on the phone, usually for like half an hour. He didn't remember me. And the story of how I got to interview him for the book is its own like long saga, because he wasn't involved for a long time. He didn't want to be a part of it. He didn't want a book. He didn't want any of it. So I just went forth without him. But almost 2 years in, he kind of cracked the door open to meet with me, basically just to kind of sniff me out and see if I was serious and if I was just a dork, just like a Star Wars fanboy.
Right.
And other reasons. But he kind of was just like, he accepted the fact that the book was happening and just wanted to get a sense of who I was, because he didn't know who I was. And the first time I sat down with him for that, it was just out of body. Because it's like, this is the room. We met at his studio on the Universal lot. This is the room where he wrote the Jurassic Park score.
Wow.
This is the piano he wrote E.T. and Jaws and Star Wars on. There's like a framed photo of him and Barack Obama. There, like, Steven Spielberg is, nearby. It was just very out of body, surreal for me. And yet, like, he's not intimidating. He's very, like, he took this like rocking chair across from me, and it was just like, in a way, I'm just like talking to my grandpa here. It was very normal.
Right.
He doesn't like put on airs. He doesn't act like a diva or anything. So he did put me at ease, but I've just like worshiped him and his music my entire life, basically. So to be just mano y mano with that is crazy.
Hey, if you're ever in Oahu, the Kualoa Ranch, you can visit and you can see some of the filming sites for Jurassic Park, the original.
That's right. And I've done the helicopter tour.
Have you really? Oh my God, I didn't do the helicopter tour.
It was great.
Which was that on Oahu, or is that on a different
That's
island?
Kauai.
Kauai. It's Kauai.
The waterfall is, I think they did filming on some of the different islands, but Kauai has several locations.
What I found out from the Kualoa Ranch, Wags, is there was a hurricane during the filming, and they had to move locations to Oahu because of the hurricane during Jurassic Park.
And
so
the storm footage in the movie is from that hurricane.
It is true. The storm footage that you see in the movie is real footage, Wags. It's
awesome.
a storm coming in.
I've interviewed Laura Dern, Sam Neill, and Jeff Goldblum for different things, just because I love Jurassic Park. And they told me, one of them told me a story that Jeff Goldblum gets mauled by a T-Rex in the movie. So they were all staying in the same hotel, which was also holding like tourists. And Goldblum was made up with his like bloody leg and bandages and stuff. And as a joke, Sam Neill and Laura Dern would just kick him in the leg in front of the tourists to see what reaction they would have. So I enjoyed that.
That's awesome.
They did like a what would you do? They were kind of like they were testing people to see how they would react. That's right. Wild. And also I feel like at this time, well, I feel like film fans would know Laura, but I feel like American film fans wouldn't know Sam Neill that well, right?
None of them were super famous. Maybe Goldblum was the most famous, but they're all kind of just like character actors.
The Fly, is probably but even still, I don't know. Fly seems niche, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think people would recognize.
Then I'm saying, I don't know.
I mean, Laura Dern had been in some stuff. She'd been in Blue Velvet by then, right? It's like that was years before. So I think these were some unknown quantities, but they were not like household names. Yeah. So I think probably some people would be like, "What are these freaks doing?"
There's the log for Jurassic Park where the Gallimimus. That's what we drove by.
Yeah,
but it's kind of not fair because it's the Mighty Joe Young. There's like an ape of Mighty Joe Young right behind it. And then the entire lawn has Kong Skull Island stuff on it. So it's like it's taken the back seat to all these other movies, which our friend Eugene Cadero is in.
Yeah, of course.
Kong Skull Island, a fun time. But the Jurassic Park is it's kind of like it's a little side.
It's an oldie now.
That's interesting that they don't have the spotlight on JP anymore. Mm-hmm. I would think that would still be the big. I mean, it's still the biggest franchise.
They do like a Jurassic tour there, and I that helicopter tour is supposedly really cool.
It's awesome.
Do they play on the helicopter tour? Do they play the score at all?
They do.
Wow,
that's awesome.
That's fucking good.
I don't think I could ever bring myself to be on a helicopter. I think I'm too scared.
But what a way to go down.
Jurassic Park theme blaring.
Also, I just want to say earlier, I said
the copter is grabbed by Mighty Joe Young. Hey, what the fuck?
I can't even remember what Mighty Joe Young was about, and I saw the monkey and I didn't recognize.
It's just another big ape. It's like I think that might have been a remake too, and it was the cash in on, or rather like the ripoff of King Kong, like one of the many ape movies they made in that back in the day. I think so.
Dunstan Checks In, I think, was my first date.
Was it really?
When I went and saw Dunstan Checks In, and then I not to dox her, but I put my arm around. Because I was pretending to yawn. Or no, I was pretending to get a candy from my friend. And then my soaking wet arm just sat around her back for the rest of the movie. We should bleep her name. I shouldn't dox her. But my first date was to Dunstan Checks In.
Classic aphrodisiac.
Truly. What's his name is in it, right? Jason Alexander is
yes.
One of the greats. One of the great monkey movies.
Here's the original Mighty Joe Young poster from 1949.
We've all seen it.
Yeah. But it's the exact same thing. It's like the ants to the Bug's Life, right?
Yeah.
It's like the same fucking thing. It's a big ape holding a blonde woman. I've said this before. Mankind has always been fascinated by apes.
Mm.
It's interesting that you look through all the generations of entertainment, and apes have often been involved. Like, I guess always been involved. Like,
yes.
There's like here's like a monkey with an organ grinder or whatever, and then these days we got these big CG ape movies.
They're very close to us.
They're very close to us. That's the fascination.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. No apes on on all of the Hawaiian Islands. No apes. Which I thought would have been fun to have some apes there.
That's interesting that they film ape movies there, but it's not a biome that naturally has apes.
It is ape free.
Kind of weird.
No poisonous spiders. I know a lot of stuff about Hawaii, but I don't have to get into it. No poisonous spiders, no snakes, Wags, in Hawaii.
There's no snakes in Hawaii?
No snakes in Hawaii.
That I'm surprised by.
Lots of chickens.
A lot of chickens.
Just free-range chickens.
I mean, cats are like a cat. They have like issues with cats because cats are like apex predators in Hawaii.
Right.
Yeah. Because there's no other...
About just going back to the book. You're able to, you're doing some travel. You're doing some touring to promote the book. That includes you going to Martha's Vineyard to talk about the Jaws theme.
A lot of this is just wish fulfillment for me.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, now I have this platform, this possible outlet to do things I've always wanted to do. First up, Doughboys. Second up, Martha's Vineyard on the 50th anniversary of Jaws.
Incredible.
I love that movie so much.
Yeah.
I've seen it so many times. It's like a 4th of July rewatch. I read the Jaws log recently, which is the famous like behind the scenes chronicle of the making of the movie, which I knew a lot about the making, but this was actually really revealing. And the way it described Martha's Vineyard in the 70s just was like super appealing. But they're doing kind of a summer-long celebration of the movie, obviously. And I'm going to speak at the Martha's Vineyard Museum about the music of Jaws, which will feel very like out of body again, probably, to be on Amity Island talking about
That's wild.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bruce the shark. We love Bruce. One of the only sharks that we love, Wags.
Yeah, I think it's Bruce. I think it's the shark from Shark Tale.
Yeah.
And then I guess Sharknado.
Yeah, Sharknado's probably the third shark we like.
King Shark. We like King Shark.
We do like Samoa Joe voiced
King Shark.
Did Ackerman write Shark Tales?
Yeah, Ackerman. Yeah,
did he? He did.
Ackerman
Right?
wrote Shark Tale.
we shouldn't be laughing.
No, I mean it
is
like,
kind of funny.
It's
It is
funny.
funny.
It's funny. Hey, that was a successful movie.
He wrote more movies than I have.
I think look. It's funny. It's not funny that someone wrote. It's funny that it's specifically Scott Ackerman that wrote Shark's Tale.
Isn't Martin Scorsese in Shark Tale?
He is, yeah.
Like,
'Cause it's
with
like kind of a
fish
mob
animated
thing,
after himself.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Does he have a fun? Is it like Shark Skaze? Shark Skazy or something like that?
It might be Shark Skazy.
I don't know. I'm willing to bet it's not Shark Skazy.
That feels like an Ackerman joke.
Such a lazy joke.
Bruce the shark is the king of the sharks. Did you
Interview him?
Yeah, did you interview Bruce?
No, he's dead.
R.I.P.
Where is the corpse of Bruce? Do you know that for real?
Well, the actual animatronic is hanging in the Academy Museum.
Wow.
And there's a new Jaws exhibit opening at the Academy Museum. I feel like I'm doing an ad. Actually, I am doing an ad because if you're in LA, they're doing a whole exhibition about Jaws for the 50th. And as part of that, I'm introducing a screening of Jaws 2 in November.
Wow.
Which is a much worse movie, but still has a great John Williams score.
That's
So,
amazing.
Also, Jaws 2 not that bad of a movie. It's not great,
As
but like
bad
as far
sequels go, it's not that bad. But
they put some teens, they teened it up a little bit.
yeah, they kind of ripped off American Graffiti on the water, basically.
Yeah.
And then just kind of, recycled the plot of the first movie. But
I love the Academy Museum. What an incredible institution here in LA. A fairly recent thing, but I've been to a number of screenings. Mitch and I saw The Thing there.
That's right. What a night. And
Bong
why you got those
Joon-ho
tickets? Yeah.
and
John Carpenter. That theater is awesome.
Incredible. Yeah. Yeah, that's so cool to be doing that there.
I know.
Do you have a favorite? I maybe two questions. And then maybe they'll be the same answer. Do you have a favorite movie that has a John Williams score? And then do you have a favorite John Williams score in isolation?
They are the same answer, although they're obviously connected.
Yeah.
But for both, it is AI, artificial intelligence.
Wow.
I love it.
Wow.
That is an amazing score.
It's the best. And I love it the most because I love that movie so much. And it's that's like my heart and soul movie, which is weird, but I do love it. But the score is genuinely like a masterpiece. So
people have come back. I feel like people have given it its flowers, as they say. Wags. So I feel like people were harder on AI when it first came out, and now people seem to really love it.
Yeah, now people love AI. Can't get enough of it.
I hate that they both share the same name because it used to be when I said my favorite movie was AI, they're like, what's that? And now it's just like, oh, I know, but not the AI you're thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was very polarizing when it came out. And because a lot of people thought it was going to be a Stanley Kubrick movie because it was started as a Kubrick movie. And they're like, Spielberg made it all sappy and tacked a happy ending on. And it's,
it's still a very sad ending.
It's such a bleak ending. I think it's like a Rorschach test. It's like you either think it's a slap happy, everything's fine, love wins in the end ending, which you could read it that way, or it's like the most depressing ending of any movie ever made.
Right.
Sure, yeah.
But I think a lot of critics have come around on it. It was on like a lot of Sight and Sound, like greatest films of the 21st century kind of things. So people have, it's been reappraised, which is nice for me.
I feel like later Spielberg's people just were like a little like Minority Report. You know what I mean? Like I feel like people have come around on some of those movies a little bit.
A Minority Report might be my favorite Spielberg overall. I love
great.
that movie
Of all time, of all his films. I mean, it's not a bad answer,
Wow.
but that's
It might be, yeah.
Huh? It's good.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. It's like there's so many. Like I love Minority Report. I feel like it's so. It's such an incredibly crafted film, and it's just him at like kind of like the peak of his powers in terms of just how to execute something. I also just love Tom Cruise, but I don't know. There's I feel like there's so many answers you could give for best Spielberg movie. You know,
I think that
mean?
like my answer is probably Jurassic Park, but then it seems like that's
Jurassic Park's
almost
an incredible
boring though, because everyone, but people, you know what I mean? People are so used to it being such a big thing and being so good, and they just
Well,
don't
this is
care.
how I feel saying my favorite music artist of all time is John Williams. It's like the most. It's like I like the Beatles the most. You know, it's like real original. But I hear you. But Jurassic Park is a good answer.
I saw Williams in concert at the Hollywood Bowl a few years back, and it was great. It was a bucket list moment for me. I loved it.
You smoke yourself a Hollywood Bowl?
What's that?
You smoke yourself a Hollywood Bowl?
You know
You got it for John Williams.
You got to get fucking high for Williams.
Mahalo. I just want to say earlier I said first class in the Lolita Express, and I don't know if there was like coach on the Lolita Express. Was there?
No, there was coach. That's where Malcolm Gladwell sat. Grading was in business class, and Bill Clinton was in first class.
Have you guys seen Lolita, the Kubrick?
Yes, I have seen the Kubrick Lolita. I saw it pretty recently for the first time, and I did not much care for it.
I've never seen it.
It's so weird.
Yeah,
It's a
he saw it
very
for the
strange
first
It
movie.
doesn't
time.
feel like a Kubrick movie. It's not as scandalous as you'd think it would
No.
be. It's so like pre production code era.
Relatively chaste.
But it's obviously like on the surface of all these taboos, but it always feels like a Frank Capra movie or something.
Right.
It's so weird.
There's also just the weirdness of multiple characters. It's like the
We
same.
just got smoothies, by the way.
Yeah, Amelia, thank you very much for bringing us smoothies.
Of course.
Nature Well smoothies. Why can't I pull the actor's name right now? Old brain.
I can help here. Who is it?
The main actor,
no, the Kubrick.
Peter Sellers.
Peter Sellers, yes. The Peter Sellers having multiple characters in the movie is very
Yeah, it's
strange.
Like, Eddie
Yeah, it seems a
Murphy or
little
something.
silly for the content.
It's a little silly, yeah.
Yeah, the tone all over the place.
Yeah.
And he's kind of a ham, Peter Sellers, I think. I mean,
Very much
he's
so.
talented, but
But he's clumping it up. And I read the book Lolita when I was a kid, and it
right.
was
Dear God.
it is an incredible piece of
is that
writing.
your origin story?
Yeah. It is a truly incredible piece of writing, but it's really I understand why it's unadaptable.
Kubrick was kind of a sicko.
Yeah.
I don't think that's controversial, but
Do you have a favorite Kubrick?
I don't love Kubrick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's funny because
Wow.
Spielberg is my favorite director of all time, and
Sure.
Spielberg was all heart and feeling.
Well. John Williams guy.
I
huh?
know, so predictable. To me, Kubrick is the antithesis of Spielberg. I mean, they have a lot in common, weirdly, and that's what the AI kind of nexus is all about. And they liked each other, and they were friends. But to me, Kubrick is chilly, removed, kind of alien, and so I just don't really respond to his movies. I respect his movies. I'm more interested in learning about how he made his movies than actually watching them myself. I think, though, Eyes Wide Shut might be my favorite of his movies.
Eyes Wide Shut is fucking awesome.
Because it's such a dream state. Yeah, I feel stuff in that. It's just it's disturbing. But
I watched down all the Kubricks. Most of them I had seen before. Lolita was one I hadn't seen before. When Blank Check did their series, Eyes Wide Shut on this most recent rewatch, I was like, this movie's fucking incredible. I can't believe it had kind of a muted reception when it was posthumously released, and everyone was just kind of like, this movie's weird.
that's how most people responded to most of his movies. They all kind of landed with a thud, and then over the years, people kept rewatching them, and they have such rewatch value because they're technically perfect. But I think Eyes Wide Shut has the most haunting atmosphere. I also love Tom Cruise. The whole weird thing of building New York on a London soundstage and him walking on a treadmill in front of a green screen. The whole thing just feels right, but uncanny.
So
uncanny
dreamy.
valley.
Yeah. I
Max, also I want to ask you, how accurate is Eyes Wide Shut?
I'll just say the password's not Fidelio. They changed a few things. I think my favorite Kubrick, and this is like the boring, obvious answer, but I think 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's a very good movie. Mitch, do you have a favorite Kubrick?
The Shining, baby.
Yeah, I figured you'd be The Shining as a horror man.
I'm a horror man. What can I say?
But horror doesn't feel like it has Chill Island vibes.
I know, it's true. Club Dread.
Okay, I'm back on board. I also want to point out, just for our people watching the video, we did offer Tim a smoothie. Tim said no. It's not that Amelia brought in smoothies for everyone but our guest. We would not do that on the Doughboys podcast.
You did
On the double, they do.
Here's my question. Why did you deny the smoothie?
It just didn't sound good.
Oh.
I'm nursing a Diet Coke here. I'm really enjoying it. And
It is a coconut kale smoothie, which does not sound great. But Wags, what do you think about that?
I'm having it now. This is a drink.
It is a drink.
Some
Yeah,
bitch is
yeah.
tasty. What do you think back of the dais? What are you drinking?
I got a strawberry banana coconut something, and it's delicious.
Wow.
Jemmy actually looks kind of jealous.
I just got an immunity shot because I already had a Nature Well smoothie before I got here.
Wait, what?
That's why I get.
That's where the
That's why I
inspiration came from.
suggested Nature Well because I was drinking his Nature Well smoothie.
Wow.
All right, so there's also something that we have to address here.
I know what it is.
Well, yeah, we said we were going to address it. Amelia texted the Doughboys group chat, and she said, Buca de Beppo. And we're like, what? And she's like, how come you never told me about this place? And we're like, what the fuck are you talking about? We didn't know
Have you not heard of Buca de Beppo?
Yeah, have you not heard about Buca de Beppo? So could you please explain what the hell was going on here?
I've heard of Buca de Beppo, but I didn't know Buca de Beppo. Nobody told me. Nobody told me it was going to be like that.
What are you talking
You know
about?
exactly what I mean.
You're referring to the like decor and
The
setup of the
decor,
restaurant.
the Pope rooms, the images of Frank Sinatra everywhere.
Yeah, it is very kitschy. It is really leaning into that side of it. Is it like you were thinking it was more like an Olive Garden or something?
Yes.
Like a Maggiano's.
I
No.
had no idea.
It is really over the top. Sadly,
Wait, I'm still going to say, did you like the food?
yeah, did you like the food? It's not very good.
It's not
No,
good.
but the vibes bumped it up a couple stars.
The vibes are great.
Forks.
Forks, for God's sakes. God damn it. You've worked here for like 4 years. Wait, what was the sad news?
Oh, just like it's a place that the quality of the food, as you were talking about, has receded a bit because Robert Earl of of Planet Hollywood fame has converted a lot of he took over Buca de Beppo and has been using a lot of their restaurant space, their kitchen space for ghost kitchens.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer. Yeah,
Scary.
Yeah.
Look, Buca de Beppo is great,
yeah.
but how do I tie this back to fucking John Williams?
I got you, Mitch.
Okay.
Buca de Beppo is great. But you know who else is great? John Williams.
That was beautiful.
And we thought we'd honor this great composer
In the best
and
way we
Book
possibly
in the
can.
best, most respectful way possible. A John/Williams draft.
That's right. What do you think?
I love it.
So
And he'll love it too. He's watching this right now.
So the rules I have established, and we can amend these. You can draft Johns, Williams, or both. I think first and last names count, but I do not have a ruling on whether we need to allow Johnson or Williamson.
That's fair.
And John can be any spelling of John?
Yes, I think John with no H counts. But we
Okay.
could say it has to be Johns with H's because John Williams, the man, is spelled John.
I'll let our guest decide. I don't know.
I don't care.
Okay,
Oh,
so
all
both
John
are
Williams a Jonathan Williams, or is he just John?
Just John.
He is John.
Used to go by Johnny for a long time.
I feel like that means no Jonathans.
But we can
No
do Johnny's.
Jonathans.
Okay, so no Jonathans, just Johns. Johnnies are okay.
Johnny's are okay.
Man,
Johnny Rockets.
Johnny Williams is a different guy.
Yeah, Johnny
Totally
Williams.
different guy.
Cool as hell.
Hepcat.
He's making
Different
some
color
sexy
beard.
scores.
Do you know the color of his hair was?
What?
Red.
Wow.
John Williams is a
He
redhead.
was.
Wow.
I heard, not to spoil something in your book, I read that his pubes are still red.
Cannot confirm nor deny. Actually, weirdly, we didn't talk about that. I don't think.
I heard that Bruce the Sharks has red pubes too. Is that true?
That's why they work so well together. Okay, so No, so just John's, not Jonathan's. I think
Goodbye, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Emma just killed off a lot of Jonathans.
I think Bill's count if it's short for William, yes? Or are we saying it has to be a name William?
You don't care again?
Bill feels like a stretch.
Okay, so no Bills.
But
it has to be John or William.
That's his last name, so I think that's throwing me off.
I have one specific case.
Bill Clinton.
Well,
that's
but
great.
we'll get to Bill Clinton.
Of course.
Willem Dafoe. Or is he not a William?
Oh, shit.
I think he's a Willem. I think that's a different guy.
I think it is a different guy.
Okay.
Like, if you called Willem Dafoe William, would he be pissed off? Probably.
Yeah, he would be.
He probably got that a lot in high
did.
school.
Yeah.
Also, is it are you drafting Williams or with or without the S?
Both.
I think either works. I think because it's a John or a Williams. So I think if your name is William, you're one of the Williams. If your name is John, you're one of the Johns, or you're a John. Okay, and one more rule I want to get down here. Can you draft John Williams?
I think yes.
Okay, so John Williams is on the board.
Wow.
He's a possibility.
I wonder where he'll be in my ranking.
I'd say we'll alternate Johns and Williams, so we'll each draft a John and a Williams. What should we do? Should we do a Mount Rushmore? Should we do a starting five?
Starting five.
Okay, we'll do a starting five. We'll alternate Johns. You know what? Then we should do it. We should do a Sinister Six.
All right,
because we'll get 3 of each.
I love it.
Okay, so we'll start with Johns, then we'll do Williams. Just to recap the rules, you can draft Johns, Williams, or both. First and last names count. Johnson, Williamson, no. John with no H, no.
Willem Dafoe.
No Bills, no Willem Dafoe. And you can draft John Williams. Tim, you're a guest. You can have the first overall pick. Who do you pick in your John Williams draft?
Elton John.
Wow. Elton John.
That's so good.
Elton
Great choice.
John.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Are you an Elton? You must be an Elton John.
I
fan.
love Elton John.
What,
Elton John is the John Williams of 70s rock. No.
Do you have a favorite Elton John track?
Someone Saved My Life Tonight.
Okay.
That might be my alt. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Have you seen him live?
No. And I didn't really want to. When he's playing
sure.
Dodger Stadium,
right?
And they have to wheel him out. It just didn't seem like the most fun. I'd like to see him in the
live.
Troubadour.
Yeah. I saw him live a few years ago, and it was great. I saw him during the Tomorrow War, Wags.
Was it
Not during the Tomorrow War?
Yeah.
You were
busy.
Yeah. I was busy during the Tomorrow War. When we were filming the Tomorrow War.
Yeah.
Elton John.
Was it a big arena type situation?
Yeah, it was what's the Hawk Stadium there? Where they play?
Is it Allegiant? What the fuck is it?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember.
But it was great.
I love Elton John.
That's a great pick.
Great pick.
I'm shocked.
State Farm Arena.
State Farm Arena.
State Farm Arena is right. That is what it is. And Mercedes-Benz is the football stadium.
Did either of y'all see the second Kingsman movie? Elton John is in it.
And he fights.
And he fights
in the second.
Like a CG Elton John?
Yeah, he does like a jump.
It is like
Yoda in Attack of the Clones.
It is. I mean, it is very much like that. It is like clearly a stunt guy that's coming in and fighting.
Isn't he in the Country Bears too?
Is he in the Country Bears? I've
Yes,
never seen it.
All right. Is it only just?
So Amelia immediately has an answer on Country Bears.
Yeah, I've seen Country Bears more than any movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
How is that possible?
My little sister was obsessed with it, so it was always on, and I also was obsessed with it. But
I like that you put it on your little sister first. My little sister was obsessed with it, and then so was I. Also,
I'd put it on for her,
and then I
my
watched.
introduction to Elton John was that movie.
Wow,
Country Bears.
what does he do in the movie?
He sings.
But like, does he show up with the? Is it like the big finale? He's there with the Country Bears.
Yes, I believe so. He sings at a wedding.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know if I've ever seen it. I don't know why that popped in my head.
Watch Country Bears.
I was like, what other movies has Elton John been in?
How did you end up in Hollywood? I'm so confused. Does Elton John only kick in the Kingsman too?
I think he does. I remember him doing a jump
Or
kick.
does he fight? I feel like he fights a little bit.
I think he does some more fighting, yeah, because he does Saturday is like all right for fighting. Is that what are the lyrics exactly?
Yes, yeah.
He does that. He's singing that.
How do the lyrics for that go?
No, I was like, is it all right for fighting, or is
Saturday Night's all right for fighting?
All right for fighting.
I think there are parentheses in that title, but
I think he does. I think he does that, but I think he changed it to Wednesday or something for some reason. There's like a joke. It's a really confusing sequence, and then he kicks somebody. And he does some more fighting.
Is this the scene where they're breaking out Kevin Spacey? I think the one ding on old Elton is I think he
stands by his man.
He does. He's a loyal guy.
He's always been loyal.
Do you have a overall score aside? Is there like an individual piece of John Williams scoring where you're just sort of like, whatever? My mind goes to Duel of the Fates, but like, is there something like that where just like, yes, this moment in this movie is to me so iconic?
Man, Duel of the Fates
that's so good.
Yeah.
I do have one actually. It's from the movie Empire of the Sun, which most people have never seen.
Yeah.
It's a Spielberg movie from 87, young Christian Bale, really good movie, historical drama. There's a track or a cue called Cadillac of the Skies. Have you seen the movie?
Yes.
And so Christian Bale's character, obsessed with airplanes, ends up in this prisoner of war camp. He's been in there for years. He's all haggard. It's like, years have gone by in this hellhole, and these planes fly through, these American planes, to liberate the camp. And he runs up on the roof, and he's just like, it's like ecstasy, euphoria. And the score there is choir and orchestra, and it's very religious. It's like this religious catharsis, kind of like mapping onto his euphoria.
Yeah.
And it gives me goosebumps. I show that clip sometimes to demonstrate John Williams stuff, and it gives me goosebumps just out of context. I play that track, it gives me goosebumps. So that's like maybe my all-time favorite John Williams track.
I can remember the moment when you're saying it, but I cannot place the score specifically. I will rewatch this sequence because I want to experience what it's
encourage
like.
everyone to watch the movie. It's really, really good.
Christian Bale, he's very young.
Like 10 or 11, maybe 12.
Yeah. Then his voice changed and then he was perfect for Batman. His voice, he was, like his voice, oh God.
Yeah, he hit puberty and he had the gravelly voice.
He had the gravelly voice for Batman. Fuck that shit.
I like
that. But Mitch, it's one of the best. It's one of the best child performances of all time, I will say.
Yeah, he's great in it.
He's really good in it.
Mitch, do you want to go second or third and have 2 picks in a row?
Whatever you, Wags. Whatever you know. What I always give you. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
My first pick.
Yeah.
Is like a very sentimental pick. And I feel like I'm wasting a pick picking it, but I can't say I feel like I'm wasting a pick.
Why don't I go, and then you can give your John pick and your Williams pick back to back.
Okay, great.
Okay. My pick for the first John slot in the John Williams draft.
Wow.
This guy is kind of a lone gun, but I think he could also function pretty well as part of a team. Certainly has a few tricks up his sleeve. He's a survivor. He also is an icon of cinema. John McClane from Die Hard.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say John Wick.
I was thinking John Wick, and then there's also John Connor. There's some action
like
movie
Connor
franchise Johns, but I got to go John McClane.
Okay, so I get 2 picks here.
Yeah, you get 2 picks in a row.
So one of the picks is my dad, Whammer, William Mitchell.
Yeah.
So should I pick him first, or should I pick the John that everyone needs and loves? The toilet, John.
Wow. Great pick.
Here we go. The toilet, John, the John.
Yeah.
Is my number 1 pick. My dad will be 2.
I mean, I think the John is the number 1 and number 2 pick. Dad's number 3.
Damn.
Tim gave me a fist bump. That was nice.
That was awesome.
He was trying to punch you.
Okay, so now
toilet and my dad.
Yeah, your dad. Hey, that's a good combo.
Sentimental. I mean, hey, I
love
the guy.
You know your dad was using that toilet.
Oh, I saw him on there all the time. He was loving that thing. Dads love the toilet.
Yeah,
Wags.
They really do.
They're always in there.
Classic dad thing. All right, it's to Williams now. You pick your first pick.
Also, Wags, when I taste this, you know what I think?
What's that?
Ooh, banana.
Oh my God!
It's only the two of us who are playing Donkey Kong Country Bonanza.
Can't get enough of a DK Bonanza. Ooh, banana!
No one knows what the fuck we're talking about. We're an adult men. We're in our 40s and we're playing the Nintendo game. But are you a video game player?
I'm not.
I was going to ask you. Oh, you know what? It would be. I don't know if John Williams has ever done a score for a video game.
He has not.
I'm guessing.
Although
he hasn't.
his music is in a lot of Star Wars games and Indiana Jones games, and I played like PC X-Wing and TIE Fighter and a bunch of Star Wars games when I was in high school. And his music was all throughout those.
Yeah.
What would you say is the best score in a video game?
This is a great question.
I asked to get played, guy. He should know it.
No, I mean, like, I think I probably would say Yasunori Mitsuda for Chrono Trigger.
Wow.
I just feel like that's just such an incredible.
Oh, I should have thought of the square verse.
Yeah,
is
like
the answer.
Overall composition. But I like that's a great question. I like my favorite game all time. Baldur's Gate 3 has an incredible score. Recency bias, ahoy.
Do you know what has a great score? Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country. You know what?
Aquatic Ambience.
That's a great answer, and that might be the people's choice. Donkey Kong Country, David Wise score. It's that's an incredible piece of composition.
The original Donkey Kong Super Nintendo score?
Yeah, the Super Nintendo one. So great.
It is great.
Is Aquatic Ambience in that?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Damn.
All right, my pick for the Williams, my first Williams pick in the John Williams draft, also associated with the work of John Williams. Billy D. Williams.
Ooh.
Billy D. Williams has an extra William in there.
That's true, but Bill doesn't count.
Bill doesn't count, but I'm just saying, like, he does technically have a second one.
All right,
so Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian himself.
Who does not have a theme.
Lando doesn't have a theme?
Cloud City has a theme, but Lando doesn't have a theme.
Wow.
That's interesting, because, when he shows up in Rise of Skywalker, it's like you kind of would like to hear a little bit of Lando score.
I don't even know what music plays there, but there's no Lando theme to needle drop there.
Yeah. He doesn't make any sense in that movie.
That movie doesn't make any sense.
None of them, well, whatever. They're all good. I don't care anymore. I'm not going to get in trouble.
All right, Tim, back to you. You get 2 picks in a row. You get 1 Williams and a second John.
Okay, I thought of a Williams.
Wow.
And it's a good one. It's Robin Williams.
Wow, that's really good.
Okay. I'm pissed off. That was on my list.
I'm sorry. Did you pregame?
I'm in gaming.
Okay.
I'm looking.
I'm like frantically like cycling through my Rolodex, and there's like a monkey playing cymbals in my head. But Robin Williams, one of the great actors of all time.
Yeah,
I love him as a dramatic actor. He breaks my heart in certain movies, but he's also very funny.
It's kind of wild that like I think that future audiences will glom onto his dramatic performances, maybe not even recognizing that he was like this like huge superstar comedian. I guess Mrs. Doubtfire will endure, but like I don't know. I kind of feel like a Good Will Hunting, that's like the Robin Williams that people would be familiar with.
Or Aladdin.
Or Aladdin, yeah. Oh, Aladdin's a good one, yeah, for sure.
I think it's probably a bit of both.
Yeah.
But he did enough dramatic roles that it's not, people will connect both to him.
Fisher
as
King,
they should.
Great performance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think he shows his hog in that too.
I can't confirm nor deny. I don't remember.
He does.
But I did want to bring up Joaquin Phoenix's hog in Eddington since you.
I have not. I haven't seen Eddington yet.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Is he? What's he packing?
Yeah, I can't miss that thing.
Oh shit!
28 years later territory.
What the fuck? Why do all these famous guys also blessed with huge hogs? Doesn't Brad Pitt have a huge hog?
I don't know. Have we seen Brad Pitt's hog on cinema?
Surely.
I think
it's not fair, damn it.
He's looking good. He's got nothing to be ashamed of. He probably I'm guessing he maybe chubbed up a little bit before the take, but it's also a very unflattering nude scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. Ari Aster putting Joaquin Phoenix through even more, debasing hell than he did in Beau is Afraid.
Clinical torment.
Eddington already. I can't find. I wanted to go see it in the theaters. Just out a month, and it's not even in theaters anymore. Things are going too fast now.
I loved it. I thought it was so good.
I need to see it.
What did you think of Eddington?
I liked it a lot. Yeah. I also feel like I don't need to see it again because it's kind of like it's rough. Yeah. But I really like Ari Aster and I love Joaquin Phoenix.
I think that it just is. It's so fascinating to see something grapple with that summer of 2020 when we all lost our fucking minds. It's just like I would like to. It's interesting to see art sort of like try to interrogate that.
Yeah,
because we all felt fucking insane.
I thought it captured that really well. And I really like Ari Aster's sense of like dark comedy and suspense and tension and uneasiness. He's a really interesting filmmaker to me.
I appreciate every Ari Aster movie, and I don't know if I think I like a third of them, but I appreciate each. I like what he's trying to do all the time.
I was not. I like that he takes bold swings. I was not. I still haven't seen Beau's Afraid.
That's one that I was thinking of when I was saying I don't love all of them, but the first half hour of Beau is Afraid you will love, and it also is kind of like modern time sort of thing.
I've been meaning to watch it. I was not expecting to like Eddington so much, but yeah, I love that it's a big old swing, and Joaquin's got a big old swing.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a big old swing. Yeah, fuck. God damn. I'm looking up Famous Williams, by the way.
Okay, so it's back to me now, and I got a John. And Johnny's are on the table.
Holy shit.
Speaking of...
Oh my God.
John Gabris is in here.
Holy shit.
Was that your answer?
No, I mean, well, he's a Jonathan, so it doesn't count.
Let's get him in here. He's about to make fun of me, I feel like.
Gabris is, so for our audio listeners, Gabris was outside the window of the Headgum studio.
What the fuck is this stolen valor? Infuriating.
It's funny because
I've got nothing.
I was about to say that. I said earlier that it's cultural appropriation, and then you come and you're like, it's stolen valor.
The only difference between us, I'm the less successful one who wears Hawaiian. Now I'm just the less successful. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine.
You're successful as hell. And also we're picking our favorite Johns and Williams.
I had to say, I have to say for our listeners, what Gabris was doing outside the window of the Headgum studio was just grapefruiting.
Yeah. I'm 43 years old. You see your buddies you haven't seen in a while. You might as well, 25-year-old women who I've never met before work here and got to watch all that from where I was sitting.
Are you just coming back from Long Island?
Yeah, I just went to Long Island in between records.
Weren't you in New York for weeks?
Yes, I was in New York for weeks. I'm back, baby.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm 11 a.m. Action Boys, and then I'm doing All Fantasy Everything, and they moved it to 6 p.m. So I've been in Silver Lake for 4 hours.
Oh, man. Gabris, before you go, this is Tim Greiving, the author of John Williams, A Composer's Life.
Oh, awesome. I saw that book over there earlier on the front desk. That was exciting.
Do you have a favorite John Williams score or John Williams movie?
Ooh, okay. I mean, to not choose Star Wars feels like lying. You know what I mean? So I guess I would have to say the one I listen to the most is like the New Hope soundtrack of Williams.
Yeah.
Vintage. Yeah. Good answer.
Incredible score.
What's a more recent
one? That's a Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Okay, that's good too. Yeah, because that makes you feel at home. Where they lower a giant cow on a harness into your house. I'm like 40 pounds heavier than me now, too, so I can have that. At least I'm the fat one. You adopted the Aloha shirt. I was born.
Bye, Gabris.
Go back to talking about a book on Doughboys.
Well, a funny man.
Good Bane reference, though.
Yeah, pretty good. I always love when Gabris Kool-Aid Man's into the studio and then it's just like funnier than both of us.
Yeah. Boost our energy, and now we're flatlining again.
All right, so I'm at my John. Johnny's are on the table. John Gabris would be a great pick, but we have disqualified Jonathan's. I am going with the Sopranos' own Johnny Sack.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
How are you not familiar with Buca de Beppo? Mitch, it's back to you. What you have? You have your final two picks here? Or wait, no, we're doing 6. So we got one more after this.
This is. Do I have to pick a John? It doesn't matter really, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think technically you'd have your Williams and then your John.
Okay, I got it. I have an answer.
Yeah.
I do have an answer. Oh shit! I have a couple answers here. That one. I got two answers, but I'm gonna go with the John first. And I think I can't pick John Gabris, which is bullshit.
Right.
That's
but I can't.
Why I asked about Jonathan's
was this because of Gabris? I would have. Gabris. I would have picked you.
Wow.
But instead, I will pick someone who was inspiration to Gabris and me. I want candy. John Candy, Wags.
Oh my God.
I was like, Aaron
What a
Carter.
legend.
Oh no, sorry. John Candy. John Candy is my answer. Everyone loves John Candy, the big man, the funny big man. And that one of the first, like, I saw The Great Outdoors when I was a kid. That was like the first movie I remember seeing in the theaters. And I fell in love with that guy. He's great. Uncle Buck, he's the best.
You ever seen the only thing I've ever seen is the opening for the sitcom, the intro title sequence, but they made an Uncle Buck sitcom with Kevin Meaney as a comedian as Uncle Buck. And I just remember the song was like, he's Uncle Buck, he's Uncle Buck.
That's the song over and over again?
Like, he's Uncle Buck.
Never forgot it.
He likes to fuck. You don't do anything like that? I guess it is a sitcom. Kevin Meaney, rest in peace. I met Kevin Meaney I worked with him in Boston on Jonah Ray's show, Hidden America.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Great career.
Love John Candy. Who doesn't like John? Speaking of emotional moments, that Home Alone moment when Catherine O'Hara travels with John Candy back to Kevin. Great moment.
He has a similar thing, like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, another holiday road movie.
Yeah, he was good at making people sad, Wags. Just like the Doughboys have kind of done. Now we're going to do another famous William, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. I can't think of one.
You want to look for Williams?
The first one that's coming to my head is William Tell.
Pretty good.
No, it's not. It's terrible. I mean, I guess I could. I don't want to take William Jefferson Clinton, do I?
Maybe you talk about him a lot.
Do.
He is a fun character in a lot of ways.
You could take like the good stuff about.
Oh,
Bill
I
Clinton.
take the good stuff about Bill Clinton. What the fuck is that?
He's funny.
Hold on 1 second. Give me a second. You know what? I'll even let you do your pick first.
Okay, my pick.
Oh wait, I got one. William H. Macy. Phew.
I was gonna pick William H. Macy.
That sucks for you, baby.
God damn it. All right, my pick, William Jefferson Clinton.
Nice.
Where are we now? How many, Emma, how many more picks do we have?
So I think there's a chance I missed one for Tim, because I have 4 for Mitch and 4 for Nick and only 2 for Tim. I think I missed something.
Yeah, you must have, you had...
Good Elton John, Robin Williams, then what did I miss?
No,
I think that's all I did.
It's coming back to him twice.
It's coming back to you twice.
Oh, got it. Perfect.
So then we have 2, each have 2 after Tim has.
That's how the snake style draft works. It just broke my brain for a second. All right, Tim, 2 picks in a row.
I've had so much time to think. I have a John, and it's just kind of obvious, but it popped into my mind. And, he made some mistakes, but he also did some amazing things, which is John Hammond.
Oh, sure.
Who kind of looks like John Williams.
He really does.
He does.
Dead ringer.
Richard Attenborough, the late, great Richard Attenborough played...
That's a great pick.
John Hammond.
Yeah.
Love that performance by him.
He's really good.
A little bit of a Pegasus, I guess you could say.
Pegasus?
No.
Unicorn?
No. You know who I meant. The guy who...
Icarus?
Icarus.
Yeah, I guess it was an Icarus in the sense of flying too close to the sun.
Oh, God damn it.
I think he's less likable in the book, but I've never read the book.
Icarus.
Yes.
A bit of an Icarus.
You read the book, Mitch, right?
I did read Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I read that as a boy.
What's he like in the book?
I remember him being like a little bit less likable, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just the casting.
He dies in the book. He dies in the book.
You're right, he does die in the book.
Compies kill him in the book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's great.
All right, so that's your
my John.
That's your John Hammond as played by Richard Attenborough.
A little bit of a Pegasus.
It's a little bit of a Pegasus. Do you have a Williams pick?
Not on the tip of my tongue.
What's
annoying is the name John Williams is the most generic name possible, which
really
made
is.
it hard to research him.
Yeah.
Like if you're Googling John Williams, it's so annoying. But
William Baldwin is on the board. William Tell, as we said.
Serena and Venus Williams.
They are on there as well. Those are great picks.
And back to John's, John Wayne Gacy is on the board.
I
wrote a research paper about John Wayne Gacy.
Did you really?
Wow.
And other serial killers.
Was this in college?
Yeah.
Did you get to talk to John Wayne Gacy?
No, unfortunately. That was an unauthorized research paper.
Do you recognize him without his clown makeup?
That's what he's been up to.
Nice delayed reaction there.
It took me a second to understand the joke.
Fascinating guy. I won't pick him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably
not a good pick.
He's right there with Clinton.
I had a Willem Dafoe story, but we can't talk about Willem Dafoe. So,
well, you can tell a story.
Well, I interviewed him one time, and I don't even remember the context. It was something about like shooting on location, and the quote he said to me, which I'll never forget, was, "At the end of a long day, old Willie likes a hot bath."
Fuck!
Wow,
that's incredible.
And his that growly voice that he can do, I loved it. I made a little clip of it, and I should be my ringtone or something, but out of context, probably freak people out.
I'll toss a few Williams at you just to give you some options. You got Tennessee Williams. You got William Faulkner, if you want to be a little bit more literate. You got Haley Williams from Paramore. You got Pharrell Williams. A lot of ways you could go. William Shatner. Billy Joel,
is his full name William?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I'll go with Billy Joel.
Wow.
I love Billy Joel.
This is fucked up.
I really liked his documentary.
William Martin Joel. This is his full name.
Yeah, that's cool.
You got Elton John and Billy Joel.
I know, the dream team. It's an all-star.
You got a fucking great concert, but no toilets at that concert.
Which is rough. Billy Joel was drunk on a lot of those nights.
Emma, I have one pick left.
I believe you have two. Your last pick was William Clinton.
Okay, so I have a John now. Okay. Boy, this is a tough one. But I think I got to go with another president to fill up my roster. Famously horny John F. Kennedy.
Wow.
That's right.
I'm pissed off. That was the other one I was going to take.
I got two horny POTUSes, but there's still some famous John presidents on the board, Mitch.
Did you know Elton John's middle name is Hercules?
I did know that.
His made-up middle name, right?
Is it made up?
I think so, because his original name was Reginald Dwight.
Yeah.
So I think Elton Hercules John is his stage name, which is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, though.
That rolls.
All right, I have my William.
Yeah.
Wait. Do I have too many Williams? No, I have John as in the toilet.
Yeah.
You have John, the Whammer, John Candy, the John, Whammer, John Candy, William H. Macy. So you are at a John.
I wish I didn't. All right. I am at a John, but I'm going to pick my William first, because who cares? Why? Because I'm going to go with William Stephen Belichick. Coach Belichick.
Wow.
That's right, Bill Belichick.
Mitch.
I want to propose a trade.
Yeah.
I will trade you, John. I will trade you. Oh shit! Can I trade a John for a William? Oh wait, I'm going to trade you. Wait, yeah. Can I trade a William for a John?
What do we think?
Depends on what the trade is.
Rules wise.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's do it.
Who cares?
I propose William H. Macy for John F. Kennedy.
I will agree to that trade.
Wow.
Okay.
Done.
I fucking love it.
And a future second round pick.
All right, fine. You get a future second round pick. Are you going to use that in a later draft?
I'll use that in
when we do like the Garfield draft or some shit, you're going to pull this shit out on me?
Oh, fuck. Garfield draft is good.
Yeah, we're going to do Garfield draft.
So many Garfields.
So now Mitch has JFK and you
I wonder if the first two picks will be Garfield and Odie.
John Arbuckle.
Or maybe John John Arbuckle. I can take him now.
John.
Doesn't have an H.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I picked a Will. I'm on a John.
You got a John.
Fuck.
And this was your last pick.
Okay.
The most common names imaginable, and this is an impossible task.
It is hard as fuck.
Well, I'll vamp while you guys are looking. We talked right before we recorded about how I met my wife.
Yeah.
And very early, this was in college. Early on, I said something about John Williams because that's how obsessed I am, and that's how long I've loved him. I must have mentioned him in our first conversation, and she didn't really know who that was, which is weird. But in her mind, she heard George Michael because it's two common first names. So the next time we talked, she's like, "So what's your favorite George Michael songs?" I was like, "What?" And it took a second to unscramble the confusion.
George Michael, another good draft where we draft Georges and Michaels.
That's
really good.
You're welcome.
You want to write the George Michael book? We'll get you back for that.
I have my final pick. I have my final pick. Wags. My final pick is hear ye, John Adams himself.
Wow.
And also I think that allows me to get Ramondi.
Okay, yeah, you can also have Ramon.
All right, great.
Portray John Adams.
John Adams, the second president of the United States, Wags.
I'm surprised you'd take John Adams over John Quincy Adams, the town's namesake.
Yeah. Well, it's actually it was the Quincy family. It's not John Quincy Adams.
Wow.
That's
right.
But
John Quincy Adams is from Quincy.
That's right. And he's who is fuck, I should know this.
Is the Quincy a nickname?
Is Abigail Adams from the Quincy family? I think Abigail Adams maybe was. Oh fuck!
Is this some incest shit?
No, they didn't. They weren't incestual. What the fuck? Hold on a second. Abigail.
John Quincy Adams getting up with it.
On her mother's side, she was descended from the Quincy family.
That's right.
Nice. I don't know. Sounds a little suspect.
I mean, according to Wikipedia.
Wikipedia doesn't lie. It's not like a Google AI.
It's not like people can go edit it whenever they want.
I mean, that is true, but she is from the Quincy family. John Adams, Wags. And that also means I get Paul Giamatti.
Bonus.
This is the thing is this is the rule. If the person you pick has been played by someone, you also get that person.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
So it counts for you too.
That sets me up for success here then. Because I'm going to get William Riker as portrayed by Jonathan Frakes.
Wow. Make it so.
Wow. A good pick.
Yeah. Are we, Emma, and then Tim has 2 more picks?
Tim has 2 more picks, and that's it.
So
wow.
Does that mean we get Tim gets every Robin Williams character by that logic?
Do you get the characters if you drafted an actor?
I think it's only fair.
Oh, fuck.
Pretty good.
The genie.
You're stacked.
Popeye.
Mrs.
Doubtfire herself.
Yeah, you're stacked. This sucks. Yeah. I didn't take it. Oh, I took John Candy. So I got a lot of good characters from that too. I got Uncle Buck. We definitely
Uncle Buck.
Is that just what plays in your head every time you hear Uncle Buck?
It really does.
I don't even remember. I remember Camp Candy. I don't remember the Uncle Buck TV show.
Yeah.
Was it short-lived?
I think it was like 1 season.
Okay. So we would have worked on it back in the day. We definitely did skip a pick of yours because you shouldn't have 2 picks at the end.
No, I think the snake style, I think that would
bouncing around.
No. It comes back. This would be like a new round for his next pick. We skipped one of his.
We skipped one?
We skipped one of his picks.
Look, you just skipped a pick, or I forgot to write one down.
Or maybe you didn't pick one when you were supposed to pick twice. I don't know. Something happened.
Well, thanks for buying extra time because I came up with 2 good picks.
Wow.
I love it.
It's a double bill.
Wow.
And I get all their characters.
Oh, shit.
I'm going with John Hurt and William Hurt.
Wow.
What a 1-2 punch.
2 late great actors.
The Hurt Locker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck. You might have just cinched it there.
I think he definitely said he got Billy Joel and Elton John on top of it.
Pretty good.
Titans.
Well, you got toilets, so.
Yeah, I got toilets, which means I'm probably the winner of the bunch.
Emma, can you recap everyone's rosters?
Yes, we got Mitch has the John, aka the toilet. How did you get that to go so far? That was impressive.
So for our audio listeners, Mitch's microphone flag, which is a little cube that goes on the on the end of the microphone, just fell off of it and just like a fucking meatball.
And I'm going to tell you right now, it hit my sack.
That's like the second time that's happened in the last month. And we've been off for 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on here, Emma, with your flags?
What? I didn't set this shit up.
My future children are at stake here, Wags.
You gotta start wearing a cup to record.
I got hit in the balls. Why are you holding it like that now?
I don't know. Do you want it back?
No, I don't want it back. The flags have gotten too loose here at Headgum Studios.
I think the flags are fine. Oh, my balls!
We've been discussing books and presidents and like literary figures. So I'm glad that we're not going too highbrow because that would be disappointing.
That would suck. Speaking of highbrow, okay, Mitch's pick: the toilet, the John, the Whammer, William Mitchell, John Candy, William H. Macy, who he traded for John F. Kennedy. So you have John F. Kennedy, William Stephen Belichick, and John Adams, which includes Raimondi and Paul Giamatti. Nick has John McClane, Billy D. Williams, Johnny Sack,
do you want to know?
William Jefferson Clinton, JFK, who you traded for William H. Macy, so you have William H. Macy now, and William T. Riker as portrayed by Jonathan Frakes.
Wow.
Can I put you on speaker? All right, here we go.
All right, bye.
Hey, Sus. You're on.
Hey, what's up, Susser?
How's it going?
It's going good. We're doing a John/Williams draft with Tim Greiving, the author of John Williams: A Composer's Life. Susser, do you have a favorite John Williams score or favorite movie that has a John Williams score?
Well, did he do Hook?
He sure did.
Yeah.
You're really excited about it.
Like a true Hook head. Good choice,
I think they're all
Commissioner.
great. I thought you swerved me. I thought you were asking for my favorite John or favorite William.
Well, we'd love to hear that,
yeah,
too.
I'd love to hear that.
Who would be your number one pick
shit.
for both? Oh, God.
Are there any John or Williams in Hook?
Well, John Williams.
I guess the composer John Williams, yeah.
Wait, did no one draft John Williams?
Too obvious.
No one drafted John
Too
Williams.
obvious.
Who did people draft?
All right, Emma just read the
Right.
list, but we can do it again, and we can plop this in here.
Well, Tim's list was Elton John, Robin Williams, John Hammond, Billy William Joel, John Hurt, and William Hurt.
That's pretty good.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's pretty good.
Do you want Nick and Mitch's lists too?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Also, I think you should keep in the part where you previously just read them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I'll make
Jesus.
everybody listen. I'll read it like 4 or 5 more times before we end the episode. Mitch picked the John, aka the toilet, the Whammer, William Mitchell, John Candy. He originally had William H. Macy, which he traded with Nick for JFK, so he's JFK now instead. And then William Stephen Belichick and John Adams, which includes Raimondi and Paul Giamatti. And then and then Nick had John McClane, Billy D. William, Johnny Sack, William Jefferson Clinton, JFK, who he traded for William H. Macy, and then William T. Riker as portrayed by Jonathan Frakes.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Why'd
William H. Macy
you're-
was going to be my...
William H. Macy was good. I had him, and I traded him for JFK.
I feel pretty good about that pick. I think a significant figure left on the board. The immortal bard, William Shakespeare.
Wow, Shakespeare never got drafted.
Wow.
Yeah.
Overrated.
Rough. All right, bye, guys.
All right, bye, Sus.
Bye, Susser.
That's us.
I said,
That's all he called for?
Yeah, I think you want an update on the draft.
Wow.
All right, Tim, should we have these peel snacks you
Yeah.
got in Vancouver?
Yes. Hard pivot.
Wow.
I wanted to review some food with you guys.
I love it. So we've got a Hewer sweet and spicy gummy bears. These are with chamoy, and then we've also got the Hewer Peels gummies. These are real fruit. These are, I guess, use real fruit juice, and you can tell these are Canadian because they have everything in French and English.
Wow.
It's 2 official languages.
I got those in the Vancouver Airport 7-Eleven while I was
Wow.
buying a postage stamp for my grandma.
You don't see 7-Elevens in airports as much as you should. I feel like that's a great
Yeah,
spot
that's
to
fun.
have.
That Vancouver airport is awesome.
Damn.
I've only been the one time. I'm
You got a
opening
real
this
change of
sumbitch
heart
up.
on Vancouver. Hated it and then came around and liked it.
Instant aroma.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy picked that up and immediately started sniffing.
I'm not
So,
sure I like the aroma.
Here's
but
what I'll say. I'm on the record as saying gummy ain't yummy, but I'm also on the record as saying I'm something of a heat seeker.
Mhm.
I think this is a snack.
These are pretty damn good.
Yeah, they got a nice burn to them, a nice bit of sweetness.
Here's my issue.
Mm-hmm.
Can't tell what flavor gummy bear you're getting,
Yeah, right.
which I wish I knew.
Are there different flavors?
There are.
They're not all
Ooh.
just chamoy.
There's
I think-
6 flavors.
I think mine was lime, but I worked well with the chamoy.
I think I got a pineapple, which honestly, great combo with the
Yeah.
chamoy. These are fantastic.
Majorly chamoy. Like they're just like for audio listeners, just completely coated like a powdered donut.
I'm taking more. Here you go.
I too am a bit of a heat seeker, and spicy is my favorite flavor. So
Wow.
I do enjoy
Spicy is your favorite flavor.
these. That's my catchphrase.
Pretty good. Do you have like a favorite spicy food? And what heat range are you talking?
I love really spicy.
You love really spicy.
I love kind of regret it the next morning.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Mm.
I love Nashville hot chicken. I love nasi goreng jagger at
Okay.
Indonesian restaurants that come with like a warning. Just that like burn your mouth, burn everything, burn coming back out. in the John.
Talk me through this Indonesian dish because I'm not familiar with it.
It's like a fried rice with cooked egg, sausage, chicken. It's ridiculous. It looks awful, but it's just like super spicy, meaty, eggy deliciousness.
It sounds awesome.
It's great. If you like heat. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
They have a spice to them. Have you eaten a few of those bad boys? Nashville,
let's try these peels.
Someone in Nashville should make a Nashville cold something. Just like how there's a Nashville hot chicken.
Something that complements the Nashville hot
That's
chicken.
what I'm saying.
Perfect pairing.
Someone should make a Nashville cold, Wags. I don't know what
Sounds
I don't know what it should be.
Nashville cold. I'm just turning over in my mind.
Nashville cold brew.
Nashville cold brew.
Nashville cold brew, yeah.
Is that a cold brew that's also spicy? I guess it is.
Does it have to be? Oh, Wags, that's it.
Yeah.
Spicy cold brew?
It's a cold thing that's also spicy.
Yeah.
That's smart.
A spicy cold brew sounds like you just like shit your pants.
Yeah, it seems horrible.
These peels are a fucking snack.
You like those?
Yeah, I wonder what DK would think about these. But
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
who knows
not
what
quite
you
sure what his comment would be.
yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, who knows?
Interesting to think about, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'm curious.
Well,
These are banana gummies. Not normally.
No, those jumped out at me because it was so weird. I don't really see that anywhere.
yeah.
Real fruit juice.
Look at his how.
Wasn't that juicy?
Not
No,
that
I could
juicy
use
at
some
all.
more juice, but I like the amount of banana flavor.
Also, kind of some active people jumping around on the
Yeah.
banana on there. Makes it seem like these are healthy, which they are definitely not healthy at all. I'm going snack for. I would say hard snack for the chamoy.
I like the peels more.
Oh, really?
yeah, but
Wow.
I like the chamoy as well. But those are both real good.
Peelable. Wait. Oh, sorry. It says peelable. Wait.
Can you peel these bad boys?
Can you peel these?
I peeled the package peels.
Can you peel these?
Try to peel one of them.
Like the peelers.
Can you peel these?
Can you peel these?
Can you peel these?
I don't think you can peel these.
Yeah.
It says
I don't think they're peelable.
It says peelable gummy on the back, but does that just mean the brand peels?
I think they're just full of shit.
Peels are designed. Oh no, that's talking about oranges.
I think you can just lie in Canada is the thing.
Oh my God, you can peel them. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
There's a picture of someone on
You
here
can fucking
opening
peel them.
Where do you start?
Look at this. There's white inside.
Hold on,
So
let me
it's
try
like
to
a
peel
little
it.
banana inside.
There's a little
Like
banana
yellow-
inside.
Yellow outside, white inside.
You can fucking peel them.
I gotta walk these over to the dais.
Look at this.
I gotta peel a banana. That's adorable.
That-
And you have the peel.
How
in
did you
your
do
hand.
that?
I took a bite first.
You got to really dig in there.
Okay.
But yeah, well, it's like a real banana. It's hard to peel.
And you know what's funny? I'll say this. The banana tastes better than the peel.
Are they meant to be peeled, or did you just dissect this? It is. It does. It is white on the inside. Like
Yeah,
a
I
banana
don't know
would
why
be.
they'd mess with the color if you're not supposed to look at it.
Yeah.
You did it wise. You got it.
The peel's edible, right?
Yeah.
I hope so.
I'm not sure how I feel about this whole thing. I don't know if I like.
I mean,
peeling it.
gummies shouldn't be like, you shouldn't be dissecting them like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if you threw your peel on the floor and then Jemmy slipped on it.
That would be cute.
Yeah, whatever.
She's a little clumsy. Sometimes.
It would if she was driving.
I guess that's like an ant would have been a better, a bug or something.
right. If there's a bug driving a little car,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
spun out.
I guess it's
It'd be fun.
Mario Kart rules, I
Yeah,
guess. You guys are over there. You're peeling into these things. They are.
Oh, yes. You can actually squeeze it out, I think.
What do you think on the bananas?
Definitely
Snack?
have to handle them like more than I want to handle my snack
Yeah.
in order to peel it, but I think they're a snack.
No, it just seems like a good way for like you to get sick. Is just
Yeah.
like putting your fingernails into a banana gummy.
These
But I
chamoy
s-
ones are spicy though, and I like it.
Yeah,
I like
those
the
are yummy.
chamoy ones a lot. Wow. 2 snacks for me, Wags.
And a snack of a guest. Thank you
Oh,
so
too
much
kind.
for bringing these here, and thank you so much for giving us so much of your time for this dumbass podcast. Congratulations on the book, John Williams: A Composer's Life. I believe officially out today as of this episode.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What is there is John officially retired? Does he not?
I cannot say, but he is writing music as we speak. So he's
Wow.
not retired.
Yeah.
He's not going to stop writing music.
Tim Greiving, John Williams: A
hey.
Composer's Life.
Maybe a special Doughboys theme.
But please, once again, plug the book and anything else you'd like to share.
Yeah, John Williams: A Composer's Life, out now at all your major book retailers. I think, it's big, it's nerdy, but he's such an iconic, he is kind of pop culture for a orchestral composer. And
right.
If you grew up in the 70s, you grew up with his movies. Same with the 80s, 90s, 2000s. So I think he's an interesting person, and I think you'll enjoy the book. You can find me at timgreiving.com, Greiving, where I keep, all book events updated, and just, if you want to learn more about me for whatever reason. I also have a Substack called Behind the Moon, where I've sort of been chronicling the story behind the book, all the kind of ups and downs of not getting to meet with him and then getting to meet with him, and just stuff I couldn't fit in the book that's, hopefully fun. So if you have any interest in John Williams, come on by.
Will there ever be another? And I know that people mention the guy who you said earlier,
Giacchino?
Yeah, and who is good, but I'm like, there's never been anyone who scratches that itch just like Williams, and I'm like, will there ever be? And also, it feels like it's like the art of being a composer is it feels like that's fading away. So I feel like
I don't know about that. I think there's
it will always exist. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I think you get what I'm saying, that there's less people who do it now.
I think just having I think first off, the sad reality is that film in the 21st century does not have the same, the same cultural prominence that it had in the 20th century. And then also someone like John Williams worked it just worked across so many different films, and I think in particular his partnership with Spielberg, I think that's maybe the thing. The absence of a contemporary Spielberg analog makes it tough for another John Williams to appear.
It's his talent.
Yeah.
He is uniquely talented, and he does represent this lost art of writing for the orchestra like they did in classical music times.
Right.
But it is the lightning strike of him also teaming up with Spielberg.
Yeah.
And what Spielberg became, pop culture, king for so long. It is that unique combination. So I don't think we'll really have one like him again, but there's some great film composers working today. So, yeah. And a lot of them were inspired by him. He's he is like the Beatles of film composers in that way, which is pretty cool.
He didn't draft John Lennon of the Beatles.
Oh my God. We suck.
That's this week's Doughboys Double. Bye.
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 Doughboys.